What's good? What's poppin'? This your boy Ali. I'm back like I left my keys because you know what? I did. Welcome to the Ali Show. You know who it is, your boy Ali. On today's show, I am discussing not just a disappointment, but I am talking about how African American black coaches are being done unfairly, unjust. Okay? And it's sad that our community is still going through this racism type stuff. They say racism doesn't exist. That's a lie. Bold-faced lie. Teddy Bridgewater, ex-NFL player, ex-NFL superstar, went from the high school to the pros, from the pros to back to high school to coach. In doing so, he took his alma mater, Miami Northwestern, down in Miami, down there by the Palm Beaches, down there by the Florida water, seas, by the shells, by the sand, took his alma mater where he went to high school to a state final a year ago. And this year, he got fired. But do y'all know why he got fired, let go? I'm going to tell you why he got let go. And it's so sad because I know a few good coaches out here. I know a few good mentors out here. And one thing they want to do is see the kids succeed. And I tell you, I am disgusted with America. Disgusted. Totally disgusted. Okay? This man got fired because he covered Uber rides for his players, food meals, recovery service for out of town, which means if the kids didn't have a ride, he went on paid the ride with his own money. If they didn't have enough food, think about it. We in Miami, Dade County, them counties out there that's not that good, where the parents are not usually home and they're struggling to get by, probably under the poverty level, and he's taking money out of his own. He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. He played in the league for over 7 to 10 years. And all he wants to do is see his, not just the kids down there, but his city, his alma mater, his high school where he grew up at, succeed. In doing so, like I said, he paid for Uber rides for students. He paid for food, meal, room and board, recovery service out of town. And they fired Teddy Bridgewater for basically caring about students. Well, now, all it does is take money to go get the kids now. And he is out here trying to help the youth, trying to help them. In doing so, the man lost his job, dog. America, we got to do better, man. And one thing about how they do, not just coaches, mainly black coaches, they got a short leash. If you don't win, you're out. You can't help out, as we see. They done fired my boy for nothing. Not caring. He's not stealing. He's just helping out. Has taken this, think about it. He took the same team where he got fired from the state championship and won a state championship out here at Miami Northwestern High School. And it's disappointing. The NFL family, friends that are NFL friends of Teddy Bridgewater need to come together, a nice conglomerate petition on this, because this ain't fair. And also, listen, let me break down to y'all. Like I said, sit back and watch, sit back and listen. This is your boy Ali, man. It's the Ali Show. Thank you for watching. To all my viewers, thank you for viewing. Let me run down something for y'all, okay? Because look how black coaches are being treated. Black coaches who got fired in the last 2 years. I bet y'all don't know this. New England coach got fired. Gerard Mayo, he wasn't even there a whole year. A brother. They gave him the job. He busted his tail out there for New England Patriots at linebacker. Won a couple of Super Bowls. They fired the man. They fired the man mid-season last year. They fired him. They let him go. I mean, you know the team was trash. Get a man an opportunity, at least give him 2 years. But they fired the man. This one right here really hurt me. Listen. Because I like the dude. He kind of remind me, look like one of my cousins out there in Chicago. Antonio Pierce, Las Vegas Raiders. He got fired last year. Why did he get fired? Because he couldn't win, right? Most coaches, when they get a team, first thing they want to do is what? Get a quarterback. They fired Antonio Pierce. This man didn't even have a quarterback. Gardner Minshew was his quarterback. And you mean to tell me you just gonna let him go? You're not gonna give him a chance to draft a quarterback, trade for a quarterback. He could have been in LA. He could have been Aaron Rodgers could have came. Just give the man an opportunity. And this another one. That's 3, y'all. That's 3 that just got fired for nothing. Another one. Adrian Jones, HBCU. Y'all ain't know about that. Shaw University. He been there 9 seasons. They just fired the man. Like Shaw is a Power 5 or something. All they gonna really do is win 9 to 10 games. He won 9 games last 2 seasons. Now he got to step up to winning, but they let him go. I'm gonna tell you, this is another one that kind of broke my heart right here, and it's sad to say this, y'all. Kevin Keats. If y'all don't know who Kevin Keats is, if anybody watches NCAA basketball in the last 3 years, Kevin Keats took a NC State Wolfpack team to the Final Four. They had a miracle run like Jimmy V did back in the 80s. Kevin Keats took the team, they won the ACC, and they went to the Final Four. Unfortunately, they lost to Purdue, and then Purdue lost to, guess who? UConn for the whole thing. However, what I'm saying is, the man, the brother, the myth, took his team to the Final Four. And not even a year after, they fired the man, the brother. How is this possible when you take a team to the Final Four, when you give your players rise to school, rise to the game, you give them an opportunity to succeed, and you fire Teddy Bridgewater? You fire Antonio Pierce, who don't even have a doggone quarterback, man. Let the man draft a quarterback, man. Let the man draft a quarterback, dog. And you fire the man. Like he's just a bad coach. But at the beginning of the season, oh, he's the coach. And he is the coach. He's a linebacker. Played for the Giants many years. He's a Super Bowl champ. But if you don't give him nothing to throw the ball to, he had Gardner Minshew was his starting quarterback. You wouldn't even pick him up on FanDuel. Nobody picked him up. And you let him go. And this another one. J.B. Bickerstaff. He took the Cavaliers. He with the Pistons now. Thank God my Detroit Pistons out here balling like it ain't no tomorrow. Cade Cunningham. But J.B. Bickerstaff got fired from the Cleveland Cavaliers for taking them to the playoffs. And guess what the Cleveland Cavaliers did this year? Lost in the playoffs the same round. But guess what? They didn't fire that coach. Maybe because he wasn't a brother. All I'm saying is America has a problem when you fire coaches that take your team to the Final Four a year removed, when you fire a Teddy Bridgewater for helping out the youth, when you fire Antonio Pierce for not having a quarterback, when you fire a coach that took his team to the second round of the playoffs, and then you fire him, where he goes, get another job, go to the playoffs. You fire another coach because you know your team is trash, but just because he's a brother, you think they can't win. In closing, what I'm saying is America has to do better. I know some great coaches out there. I know some young brother coaches out there who doing all they can to help the youth, to help these young bloods succeed. And sometimes we get dealt the bad hand. Is it because our skin? We don't know. Is it because they're not winning? We don't know. But one thing we do know, we're not getting a fair shake at all. It's your boy Ali, man. I'm back like I left my keys because you know what I did. Welcome to the Ali Show. In closing, I'm going to say this. America has to do better when it comes to young African black coaches because we can coach. Give us a chance to coach. There are some good coaches out there.